What up, y'all? Bankroll 10, bet it up. Bet it up, bet it up. Just hit 7,300 subscribers. Appreciate y'all. Orange car's still here. Went to pick up my truck today. I'm getting the motor put in it and blew a trans line. So I had to deal with that today. Well, the wife did. I took care of the baby at the crib. So anyway. Alignment's all done on this. Both center caps are on it. On the front. Boom. Like I said, the fenders were already cut. Boom. I'm gonna put some braces on it because the right fender flaps. Like the stock brace is gone. So I'm gonna put some braces on that. I reset all the height. So easy, babe. Say hi.
Hi.
Say what the hell?
I said, hey.
But this is the height of the back of the car with nothing in it. Height of the front, which is actually pretty low for a 28 being on there. I tried to set this one completely different than the rest. So obviously with some weight in the back, it can set down, you know, have some more squat. And if he doesn't want it to squat that much, you know, we can always adjust it. That's how we're looking on the box. I know I'm one of these guys about these doors staying open. I don't like that. So, anyways, I adjusted a striker for him, which you paint guys out there, and I'm not talking about you good paint guys, I'm talking about you half-ass paint guys. There ain't shit for bolts in the front fender of this car. The door strikers were loose, so the whole time I've had this car, this door has been cracked open. And I never checked the striker. Well, the striker was loose. For you guys that don't know what a striker is, obviously I got it too tight, but you can see this is the striker. So it was just loose, with my hand. Anyways, watch out, babe. Try to, you know, keep the seats protected. I ain't got my fat ass in there dirty. So, anyways. Boom. So the whole time I had the car, I couldn't close the door. Never looked at the striker. Looked at the striker the other day. It was loose. So all my pictures from before show the door cracked open like that, and I hate that. Anytime I see a G-body in a picture or in a video and people are driving it around and their doors cracked open like that, I don't know, it just bugs the shit out of me. But anyways. Back is all done except for bleeding the brakes. Like I said, the back brake line blew out. Made the brake line, put that all on. I let it gravity bleed. Didn't get a chance yesterday to fully bleed them. As you can see, I got the power bleeder, vacuum bleeder right there on the floor. I did a little bit of that, filled the master back up, so I made sure the whole system is full. I got the wrench sitting on the bleeder on the front. Because what I do is I take the wrench, put the wrench on there like that, and the vacuum bleeder, when I have people pumping the brakes, I'll keep this on the bleeder, so you can see how it fits on there, with the wrench underneath of it, and then I'll crack the wrench open, you know, crack the bleeder open with the wrench, and all the fluid goes right back into the reservoir. Makes a little bit of a mess, but not a big mess, you know. So bleeding brake tip. That power bleeder, vacuum bleeder, whatever, is from Harbor Freight. It actually works really good. I'm not sure exactly how much it was, 20 bucks, 30 bucks, something like that. Well worth it. And yeah. So again, alignment is totally done. Wheels are straight up and down. I actually cambered them in just a hair, because sometimes the wheels look goofy when they're straight up and down. They actually look like they poke out at the top, but you can put a level on there and you can see that they're square, plumb. So I lean them in a little bit. Just, I mean, we're talking a fraction of a bubble on the level. Here's what I'm talking about with shimming. All the shims go in the back, so that way it moves the wheel back. There's 12 shims in there, which are only the real thin ones because I ran out of the thick ones. So obviously if I had the thick ones compared to the thin ones, there would only be 6 shims in there. But it's all tight. I didn't use the stock bolts that go, or the stock nuts that go on those. I used the 3/4 with a lock washer, so guaranteed to stay tight. They're not gonna come loose. Got the battery on charge with this little old trickle charger. My wife's grandpa's old charger, so it's a trickle charger basically, because that battery's dead as hell. But all right, that's it for the Chevy. Tomorrow I'll be test driving it, and I'll get the video of that. My nephew got the front frame notched on this side. Quick little look, it's not finished, but boom, notched it, rolled it back, welded it in. So about to do the other side. Hopefully he comes in tomorrow and does that. Anyways, here we go. That lift giveaway stuff. That killer custom fabrication full suspension. Oh man, look at all them bars. Look at all that. That's braced. That's all custom fabricated. That's all custom bent. That's not a kit. This is not a kit. We do not buy kits and weld them in. We fab everything. Look what we got going on here. This is a 9-inch rear end for PC, player's choice. He's got a car. Don't know if I can say what it is, but anyways, it's a 9-inch rear end that he liked the way we do the bracing. So we got the 2 bracing on the back of this one. We're still cutting off these boxes and putting our adjustable boxes on there. And then the core little brackets will be all mounted on there. The anti-roll tabs will be mounted on there. And then it's going to get powder coated. So another 9-inch. Getting that fab work. In-house fab work. This we did. This we did. We know how to set the buckets on these. This BS bolt-in shock bracket right here. Nope. Chop, chop, gone. We don't play with this. It's garbage. A lot of you guys seen out there too. Look, this one ain't even fully welded. But you guys out there running a heavy spring or a lot of sounds and Dunks, box Chevys, whatever. And all that weight on the back of the car is on this bracket right here. And what do these brackets do with all that weight? They bend over. Ask around. People know. A lot of people just want to hide stuff and not tell stuff. I'll tell you whatever. I'm not saying it in a bad way. So I've been to the joint 3 times. I took my time. Anyways. Booyah. Look at the work underneath this car. Same style 2x3 frame bracing and setup that we did under Playboy Jeezy's car. Yes, Playboy Jeezy's Cutlass. The rear frame and everything and the tubs and all that, the full tub, all that stuff in that car and the frame brace and everything was done at Bedded Up by me and my brother Mike, MSC Race Cars, and Playboy Show and Go Kustoms. But as you can see, this car, we got a little bit of that underneath this with a little difference. Anyways, uppers, look at all that adjustment up there. Boom. Rear end placement right now, excuse me, is a little back. So once we get the wheels on there and we set everything, the rear end's gonna come forward just a little bit. But you can see all that real fabrication work. Clean. Still gotta do the bracing behind these boxes. The lower boxes, there's gonna be a lot more tubing going on behind here, because obviously you can see there's no structure up here. When the car launches or when you're driving the car, the lower control arm pushes up on this area. So obviously without having any bracing here, it would bend. But a lot more bracing going in. You see the side tubes in the frame and the axles that are in it. Boom. So more work is done. The lowers are fabbed, but not fully welded, because once we figure out if that's where we want the rear end to be and we got adjustment, we want to make sure it's all there. If we got to cut it loose and make them longer, then we obviously longer too. So yes,
No,
work, work, work. The wife's over there being a little loud with the baby. But yes, $45 entry fee. Full custom suspension lift giveaway. 15 winning spots for 15 different things. One being that full custom like this, like how this GN is set up. So it would be a G body or even a box Chevy or even a dunk, whatever you have. So if you poll, if we poll and you're the winner and you got a G body, you got a dunk, you got a box Chevy, whatever, this is the setup that you would be getting. Now, if you don't want to go that crazy, obviously, then we can go with a different setup. You know, if you got 30s and you want to tuck some 30s, if you got 26s and you just want some basic, we give you a basic setup, some cash, I don't know, some other things. But $45 entry fee, Cash App. It's always on the videos. It's always in the description. Text me, screenshot your payment through Cash App. Text me. I'll get back to you and let you know that I got it or not. And you just gotta send a name with it, so you can put the name in the note area. You know, full suspension giveaway and whatever name, or the name of the Cash App that it comes through, so that way I know, so I can keep everything legit. There's about 25 entries right now. Obviously a lot more than that to cover this, and I would really like to hit 10K subscribers. So spread the word, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. The likes, you know, whatever, spread the word, tell people, whatever. But we'll have 15 spots, 15 winners, and in the time it takes to set up all this, a month, 2 months, whatever, I'll sit down and I'll figure out a whole thing, and maybe I'll post it on Facebook and IG showing, you know, what first place is, what second place, third, fourth, fifth, all the way to 15. So that way you'll know what you're winning if you decide to play. And, you know, 15 spots for whatever. We can do some basic lifts out of that. We can do one full custom setup like this. One. That's the main thing. So anyways, let me know what you want to do. We haven't done much more to the 78 Cutlass, my boy DJ. Excuse me. Because we've been working on this stuff. And of course, everything fights with me. My motor blew up in my truck last week, and then tried to pick it up today, and the damn trans line blew off of it, which I wasn't there with the truck. I could have probably fixed it, but they're fixing it. It says it's done now, but it's up in South Elgin, and I'm in the Aurora, Montgomery area, so we'll see what's going on. Look at that little crazy girl right there. And yes, you guys, she is barefooted. She has been barefooted, obviously, since she came out. She will not keep shoes on. She will not keep socks on. She runs around on this floor, and she does not complain about nothing. She's never cut her foot open. Feet, toes, nothing. And look, she just throwing her arms up. Look at her. You're crazy, baby. You're crazy. But that's Jello Joe. All right, you guys, I'm probably boring you with everything going on, but Friday night, get the hell out of here. I'll come back tomorrow. Finish bleeding these brakes and take it for a test drive. Hopefully the battery is charged up and it starts up. Yeah, that's what we got. So, Bankroll Tim, Bedded Up Customs. Subscribe, share, like. Even if you don't like it, give me a comment. Tell me something. Tell me whatever. If you don't like it, you like it, whatever. All right, y'all. Bankroll Tim, Bedded Up. Peace out.